We'll start with Eric Peterson for questions for Eli.
Hey Eli, last time you played in Frisco, you kind of were the first game back off an injury. What's it like to be, going in now under different circumstances, healthy all year and kind of ready to go for this game?
I'm really excited to get after it, to be at pretty much 100%. And my final year here at NDSU is going to be really fun to compete at the highest level with my brothers and go down there and have a fun time.
What does it mean to get back after last time you guys were there? You were, you didn't win the game. Now you have in your final year another chance to add another championship.
It feels great. It's been one of our big goals this year to make it back to Frisco and to make it my senior year with my guys, the fifth-year guys, the sixth-year guys, and do it for each other. Has been a fun journey throughout the year, and it's going to be fun to get down there and prepare with the team down in Frisco.
And finally, what impresses you most about the Montana State offense, and maybe specifically quarterback Tommy Malott?
Yeah, he's probably one of the most dynamic quarterbacks in the nation. He's a great athlete. I've played him twice now, so I kind of know what he's all about. But he's been progressing as a player, and he's been performing really well. He's been getting that team moving this year, and they've been playing really well as a whole squad in general. And yeah, we've been preparing really well for them this week, and yeah, we got a week left to get ready, and we're going to be ready.
Thank you.
Devin Fry.
Eli, you kind of see these guys a lot in the postseason. It's rare to play a team this many times. I think it's like 5 times since 2018. Kind of, what do you think that adds to this game, and just kind of, especially with how you guys have been the ones to end their season each of those times? Just kind of, what do you think that brings into this matchup?
Yeah, we've played them a lot since I've been here, but we go at every team like every other week. It's nothing changes for us. It's just the same preparation, same mindset every week is to go 1-0. And yeah, they have a really good squad like they've always had. Very physical, very tight unit, and yeah, we're gonna hopefully get after them on Monday.
And beyond just Tommy, it's a really dynamic offense. Coach Olson kind of talked about defending them like a triple option team. How much pressure does that add to you guys up front? And just kind of, do you just have to be more head on a swivel? Do you have to be able to move more laterally? You can't just pin your ears back as much. How does this kind of change how you guys have to game plan for this one?
Yeah, they don't throw the ball a whole ton, but everybody knows their fits, knows their roles on the certain calls, certain defense that we're going to be in, and everybody knows who they're going to have on every play, and we're going to go about it like we do every single week, and the D-line's going to take care of the run, and then the linebackers and secondary take care of the quarterback on the given plays. But yeah, we're going to be ready. They have a really sound running team, really good running backs, great quarterback, so it's going to be a really nice contest for us. Not contest, but test for us, and we're ready.
Thank you.
Colter Nuanez.
Yeah, hey Eli, Colter Nuanez from Skyline Sports. Thanks for taking a minute. First of all, your impressions of Montana State's offensive line, specifically, especially the interior guys. I know a couple of those guys, All-Americans like yourself, so just your thoughts on that matchup.
Yeah, they're a very physical, well-knit group, and they play really well together. They knock guys off the ball. They've been doing it all season. They play angry at most times, and they're going to be a nice test for our D-line, but we're really excited to get after them, and yeah, it's going to be a great test for us, but we're excited to get down there.
As an old lineman myself, fun to see the Final Four, and if you were to rank the best offensive lines and defensive lines in the country, it's the Final Four teams. So as an interior defensive lineman yourself, how much pride does that give you that it really is at this level all about the guys up front?
No, it's been really fun to be able to perform at the level our defensive line has performed over this playoff run and playing some of the better teams in the nation. And yeah, it's really fun to see us go against the best O-lines and prove that we can get it done against those best guys. But yeah, we have another good outfit in front of us with Montana State, and they're probably pretty close to the top in O-lines in the nation, so it's going to be fun.
The way Cam Miller has led you guys, but also the way that he's grown into being, quite honestly, one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football right now. How would you describe that, and what has it meant to this year team and the success you guys have had?
Yeah, he's been a great leader, a great friend of mine, and he's been growing as a player since he's been here, and it's been really cool to see him develop into the Walter Payton player of the year that I think he should win. But he's been playing his butt off all year. He loves this team, loves this program, and he's playing at the top level right now when we're going to need him most in this final game.
And last one for me, what sort of impact do you think Tim Polasek has had just taking over as the head coach in his first year and leading you guys all the way to the national championship game?
Yeah, he's been doing a great job. He brings a lot of juice, a lot of energy to the squad, and even when it's down, when it seems like it's quiet and boring, he brings that little oomph you need. And he's been really fun to have as a coach, and it's been a little different compared to Entz because I never had a coach with this much energy like Polasek. So it's been really fun this year, and yeah, hopefully we can get it done for him in the end because he bleeds green and gold, and he loves this place just as much as we do.
Victor Flores.
Hi, Eli. I was curious what kind of are the biggest differences you've seen between the 21 Bobcats and the one you faced last year, and then even what you've seen so far of this team.
I guess the biggest difference is just Tommy's progression throughout his career. He was very young in 21, and he got banged up that first game, and he's been performing really well the past couple years. And they always have a really stout O-line, good skill players, good running backs, everything like that. But I think the biggest difference has been Tommy, the quarterback, getting this to hold the reins by himself finally, instead of switching between quarterbacks the last couple years. And yeah, he's been playing really well, and we're excited to get after it.
Obviously, a lot of similar guys on the offensive line for them this year that were there last year. A couple changes, but what kind of did you remember most, or what have you seen most from last year and watching film this year about their scheme, and any players specifically that really have stood out for you?
Yeah, the scheme's changed a little bit from last year. They had a lot more gap scheme last year and running a lot of zone this year, but overall, they're I'd say one of their better linemen, Marcus Ware, is back. He's been playing really well. He's a physical dude. And then the left tackle, Moore, I think is his last name, he's been playing really well this year too. But it's not a huge difference than last year. They had a really physical O-line last year, and they played really well together, and I think they're doing it again this year.
Thank you.
Time for one more here with Stephen Hawkins.
Hey, Coulter asked a question I was going to ask you about Cam, but I want to ask you the idea of two quarterbacks, two veteran guys on each side that are coming back, that are stuck with it. What does that say about FCS level and the desire of guys to keep going and keep playing with so much else changing in college football?
I think it says a lot. Both of them probably could have left and played Power 5 FBS football somewhere, but it tells how much they care about their program and their university and trying to do this with the guys they came in with, and it says a lot about their character and their poise and them wanting to compete at the highest level with the guys that they came in with. So it's been fun to see Cam and Tommy stay at their programs and compete as two of the top quarterbacks.
Last question. Obviously, FCS last year in Frisco for a while, 15 straight years. Fargo to Frisco has been quite a thing, 10 of the 15 years here. What does it mean to you guys knowing what you're going to see? I know you get support everywhere, but knowing they'll make that trek from Fargo to Frisco once again.
Yep, this is my fourth time going down there, and it's hopefully going to be one of the best ones. Our fans travel the best out of anybody in the nation, and they're always with us, making it loud, and they're going to make that city green and gold when it comes down to Frisco on Monday. They're going to have a fun time, and we're going to do that with them. We're going to get after it, have a fun time down there with our team and our brothers, and this senior class is hopefully going to get it done and have a fun time down there.